I'm Disney artist and historian Stacia Martin, and I'm thrilled to be here for the most magical party on earth, and that's Walt Disney World with its 50th anniversary. Every good party needs a host, and who knows more about hosting parties than the Mad Hatter, who is of course a character from Walt Disney's 1951 classic feature, Alice in Wonderland. He hosts the Mad Tea Party, which is of course an attraction here in the Magic Kingdom, but also it's one of literature's most famous occasions because it is where the unbirthday was coined. Now that I think about it, I don't know really if we should be talking about unbirthdays when it's probably the biggest birthday we've ever had this year, celebrating Walt Disney World and its golden anniversary. But you know, there's always time to take a little cup of tea and have a toast. So let's just do that. We'll have an unbirthday for everybody else, but a birthday party for Walt Disney World. Now I have to say, the Mad Hatter and his tea parties for unbirthdays have become very popular throughout the world. Many little tea shops have unbirthday teas. Of course, in England, which is where Lewis Carroll first wrote the story of Alice in Wonderland, there are even complete stores and shops and occasions devoted to celebrating the unbirthday and the Mad Hatter's tea party. When Walt Disney was casting his animated film of Alice in Wonderland, he wanted someone very special to voice the character of the Mad Hatter, so he chose a very famous comedian, a star of vaudeville and radio, whose name was Ed Wynn. Walt Disney particularly loved Ed Wynn's whimsical sense of humor and his ability to laugh at any occasion or any reason, really. And so Ed Wynn became not only the Mad Hatter, but kind of a lucky charm, as Walt Disney called him, for a lot of his other motion pictures. If you want to listen to Ed Wynn and hear how much the Mad Hatter's voice lends itself to other Disney characters, you have no farther to look than Walt Disney's 1964 classic Mary Poppins, because Ed Wynn also has a custom-tailored role as Mary Poppins' Uncle Albert, the man who can't stop laughing and sings the great Sherman Brothers song, I Love to Laugh. And speaking of laughing, I mean laughing, singing, and raising a cup of tea. That's what we should all do to celebrate not the unbirthday, but the birthday of Walt Disney World, which is happening right now. And I couldn't be happier to observe this because, of course, I love to go have a good tea party myself, but also I love to celebrate the great characters of literature. And so many of Walt Disney's original animated features are adaptations of some of the classic stories that generations have loved. Peter Pan, Snow White, Cinderella. And what's terrific is here at Walt Disney World, those characters have found a tangible home where, as Walt intended, you can go and visit those film environments and those characters and make yourself a part of the fantasy and the magic that we've all grown up with. So here's to birthdays, unbirthdays, and a wee bit of magic for Walt Disney World's golden anniversary.